Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. I had an opportunity earlier to... The Super Kings choosing to bat first here. They'll be eager to get runs on the board, even though maybe conditions could have been better later on.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
Wait on!
Doesn't beat the infield.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Waiting. Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Good shot, it's found the gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
7 runs added there. The Super Kings are 7 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Oh no! Nice ball.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yep.
Thick edge.
No!
Massive chance.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
That was a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Wait on!
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep. Keeper's end.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Khan, the spinner, coming into the attack. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Catch it.
Time that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Catch.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Yep.
Super shot that.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Super shot.
Tried it. Not very well. Smashed to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep. Nicely played.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yeah.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Yes.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes.
Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Conway has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Catch it. Yeah.
Right out of the middle.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
For none.
Going with spin now.
Spinner coming on to bowl.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed.
Yep.
If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually
And that
come.
brings up the half century for this batsman.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been. That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep, yep.
Lovely shot back past the bowler. Runs to be had here.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yeah.
Middle that one, great timing.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Ahmad from the north end.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Wait there.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch.
Yeah.
And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep, yep. Keepers.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Misses everything.
Nice.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Not a lot of pressure on to come in and score quickly, especially when the openers have done just a brilliant job in setting things up. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Quick onto that in the infield.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yeah.
Good bit of timing there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yeah.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Couldn't have hit that any better.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Edge! What a ball! Big appeal. And gone. Brilliant catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Coming into bat for the Chennai Carbons. Please give them a warm welcome.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball, and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
Yeah.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game. Timed that brilliantly.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Sharma shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Drives and misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. How did they miss that? Don't think it matters. They look like they were home.
I reckon it was the length that got them there. The keeper takes it, just missing the stumps along the way. On the drive. The bowling's too good though. Great line and length. Beats the edge.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground.
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Big edge.
Keeper!
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yeah!
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yeah.
Great shot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yeah!
Got all of it, and for 6.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Over. The Super Kings are 189 for 3. And that's the end of the innings. The Super Kings have set a target of 190 runs. A mountain to climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start, but one of these two surely has to go on to score big.
Yep. Keeper!
Good return there, back from the deep. Gill gets off the mark.
Yep.
Huge edge. There'll be 1 run here for them. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Oh, no. Yes, nice bowling.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Edge, unplayable.
End of the over. The batting team are now 6 for none.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Nice bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Yep.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Waiting.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting,
Oh,
won't
yeah!
get to the boundary. A beauty, brilliant catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Thick edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Out! What a catch!
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Immediately underway with some runs. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Chance! Huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or 2 to slow things down again.
Yep.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard. Had a swing, missed completely.
Pitch right up. They couldn't even get any bat on it. Great bowling.
Yep.
Good shot, a beauty.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
14 for 2.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
The captain bringing a good balance to this field, I think.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Really good shot there. A couple on offer here.
Wait there.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Out! Good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The left-handed batsman is coming in at number 5 for the batting.
Yep.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Are now on 65 for 3.
Going with pace
The
now.
captain is going with pace.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. That'll go straight back to the on-field umpire. It will remain not out. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Not hitting a thing. Ends up wasting a review.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Edged.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
With the completion of that over, there will need to be some considerable risks now from the batters.
Waiting. Yep.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Some moves being made in the field, looking pretty balanced now between defensive and attacking.
Waiting. Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Wait.
Out!
Yeah!
Caught!
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Wait on. Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
92 for 5.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Edge! What a ball!
Keeper.
Yeah.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
That just drifted down leg side, picked up really early and just flicked that off the pads. It raced away, nothing the fielders could do.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
A great over, and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Big edge! Where's that going? Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Overstepped on that occasion. Oh, what a waste.
Hold it.
Right up in the block hole, making it very difficult to get away. The perfect sort of delivery on a free hit.
Nicked it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. That's just outrageous.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon